So I recently had an occasion where I had to deal with someone who was like this. And so I thought it would be interesting if we did a tarot view of what is our best course of action for these types of people. Again, I'm Annabelle, I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. I've been doing this for a long time, and I do consult the cards sometimes when I have to deal with someone very difficult. In my purview, in my belief system, I do think that we reincarnate, and I think we deal with the same people over and over again. Sometimes we will elevate vibrationally differently from the people that we have karmic issues with. And it can cause us to either backslide in our karmic progression, or it can just cause us stress in our terrestrial life that we lead here on Earth. So let's take a look at this. I pulled up some interesting, fun stuff for you. This is the Kyle Gray Raise Your Vibration Oracle deck. And I do some shorts with this. They are really fun. Kyle Gray is a super, super prolific writer and a great character in the esoteric world. I do find him very engaging and very comprehensive. You can find his work on Amazon, of course. I don't have a link in the description of this video, but you can also go to Hay House. He is, I believe, one of the Hay House published authors, and there's a book that goes with this deck as well. But Kyle's got some really amazing ideas about how to live well and how to vibrate well, especially when you're dealing with some shady business. So let's take a look. Manifesting is my superpower. So this is really a call to tapping into the strengths that you have as an energetic being and trying to write the path that you're on. And remember that we can only control our actions. So we can choose to get enraged over someone else's poor behavior, poor considerations for others. So, not too far in the recent past, I was absolutely appalled by someone's incredibly rude behavior in front of an entire room of people. It was not directed at me, but it was really an appalling display of poor manners, poor management, poor leadership. And I didn't say anything at the time, and it stuck with me, and it was awful. So how do we deal with those kinds of situations where someone in a leadership position really does capitalize on that leadership position and acts completely insane? What is our best course of action? So let's take a look. First thing first, if the situation is disruptive, which my particular situation was, it was a room stopping moment. To be sure, this person was angry about something that was easily remedied and was really trying to make people feel and look bad. It was a flex of power. So diffusing that power is really key, and removing that sanctity of home, the security that that person felt to act amok. So in this situation, throwing some love on that would have worked really well, and working on that emotional, I don't want to say manipulation, but hey, are you okay? Like, are you all right? Like, this is a really over the top kind of response. Like, do you need to take a minute? Do you need a hug? Not that I would have hugged this person, but do you need a hug? Do you need to just take 5 minutes? It's so much here with the Queen of Cups. I wouldn't say take over the situation, but hey, do you need just like a timeout? Like, I can just back you up for a few minutes and then you can come back in and do what you got to do. Heart of the matter is be a problem fixer, not fight back. So even though the wands are fiery energy, you don't want to fight back with someone who is really drunk with power. Let's put it that way. This is really a drunk with power. So manifesting and fostering a situation where you can support that person in their clouded endeavor. is really much more key in this situation. So, and again, this is the main goal is not to cloud our. There's a sloppy shuffle for you. I know you guys love it. This is not to cloud our endeavors, our vibrational path, our karmic evolution. This is to make sure that we kind of keep things clean and not fight back and not engage with that base behavior. So, which it really was. I don't know. Some of you might say that I'm kind of being passive aggressive by doing this video. Let me know in the comments if you think I am. So, stopping the fire is key here. And stopping the fire is not necessarily partnering. And I know the swords are air powers, but hear me out. Stopping the discussion, diffusing the intellectual discussion that's going on, even if it's not super, super lofty and intellectual, what it will do is it will preserve that situation. We're not going to have a regretful situation. This is like a see something, say something kind of situation. You can either step to someone like that and be completely enraged and meet their energy level, even if it is a negative energy level, or you can kill them with kindness. So killing them with kindness is really what we need to do. And this is probably reading that I need more than the rest of you. Here, the hangman, this is not someone who's going to learn from the abuse of power. They're not going to see their wrongdoing, because here they do think that they are completely in the right. Doing this does not align you with their poor energy here. What it's going to do is it's going to diffuse the situation so that you can insulate yourself from being affected by that negativity. So manifesting a situation where there's much more love in the room is a much better way to go. So I hope that helps some of you that may have to deal with ish bags in your life. We all have to deal with them. There's all shapes and sizes of karmic levels that we have to deal with and energetic levels that we have to deal with. So hopefully you won't encounter a lot of these people. And when you do, you will be able to work through it. I am half Italian, so I have a tendency to put them up right away, not literally, but figuratively. I do like to fight back. I do like to not be subjugated, humiliated, those kinds of things. And in this situation that I was in, I do feel that was a goal of this person, whether they realize it or not. So I hope that helps you guys in your day-to-day. So we'll try and do some more of these. Not necessarily a charming home. We didn't do any spell work or anything like that, but we did give you an idea of how to deal with people that are difficult, to say the least. So as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to my horrible voice while I'm getting over this cold. And I hope to see you guys back here soon. This is my favorite part of the day. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Please like, share, comment below. Let me know if you want to see more life tips like this. I'm trying to help everybody just elevate and live a little bit better.